Hello, welcome back. Last time I completed my first Grandmaster level. Will it be a last? It remains to be seen. But I'm not going to do another one today because I have other plans. So one of the activities I said I wanted to sample in addition to all the Grandmaster levels was, what is it like for me these days to look at the concept of silver strawberries? I got one here in beginner and one in advanced, I think? In that Lost Woods level, whatever it was. So I got Forest Path, the first on the list. Let's try Azure Caverns and just see kind of what that looks like now. I remember Forest Path took a bit of doing. But like just, I want to see. Because I do not know. This is also a thing that may very much depend on the day. What does this look like when I have 5 out of 4? Got it. Wow, yeah, all the aesthetics here are... they're just like so far in the past. I barely remember this place. Were there things I wanted to do in this lobby? There was a mystery down here I never solved. Now that I know about the crouch dash, would that help me at all? It doesn't matter, I found my destination. Azure Caverns, let's go here. So I think what I should do first is a normal run. Where's the, I say, grabbing that thing. You know what? Let's try it this way. Let's try just refreshing my memory while silvered. Yeah, so I'm gonna use all the fancy techniques. I have pink hair. There was another way to do that. Alright, I have pink hair. So I can use all the fancy techniques I desire. Or none if I'd prefer. This looks like, on the right there, is that a way to go for a... yeah, the wall breaks, that's for a red strawberry. Now blue! Neither of those are the colors I'm interested in. Alright, so, doing silly things. But if I don't do silly things... I say, doing silly things. Alright, let's take this seriously. I'm going to attempt to. Don't know if I'll be successful, but that's what I will be trying to do. Try to take seriously. Yeah, boy, this level just seems so simple compared to what I'm used to. What track are you on? Well, I see... okay, I mean, this is just... right, that's a full dash restore. So we do one of those, and don't get abducted. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming just slightly too late. I'm still insisting on doing things that way for just no reason. Because it's fun! That's reason enough. Okay. Then, sure, just return. Go here, do this. Very simple. Okay, what's happening in this room? No watchtowers. I guess those are not so necessary to give so early on in the compilation. That was unnecessary. Is this a straw broom? Yes. And if I'm not interacting with that, then I can just go. Ooh, that was dangerous. It's fine, though. Yep. Okay, so, and actually, is fine. That's so unnecessary, and I got away with it. It's totally okay. I was trying to reverse wave dash. Why was I doing that? Because I felt like it. Dang it! I missed. Oh yeah, this is how we're doing it. I may not do all the levels this way. I just want to see what it would be like if my relearning did come with this silver burden. What am I talking about? I'm not going to do all the levels, silver. Like, that is not the plan. I am getting this one. I'm committed to getting this particular shiny strawberry. Because I know I can, and it won't be such a big deal. Okay. Stop it! Take this seriously! Like, just, I'm in a battle with myself to not clown around and try to do fancy things. And just do the thing that has the highest chance of success. And I don't always win that battle. It's just not the way I play games, because my purpose for playing things is not to exhibit any particular skill. It's not even really to, like, win the game. It's to do what I find interesting and enjoyable. Sometimes in thinking about that sort of thing, I think about what I find interesting and enjoyable in the short term, which may lead to my death, and then I am spending more time redoing things I've already done, which are less interesting and enjoyable. Oops. That actually collided. But that's okay. The stakes are very low here. Nothing, whoops, really matters that much. So I'm just going to enjoy the ability to not worry about things too much while it lasts. So, like, what is the... I guess that's the way to do that and feel relatively safe about it. That's a problem. Yep, that's an unrecoverable problem. Okay. At some point, if this goes on for long enough, I will switch to a burdenless scouting run. But I'm not ready for that. I remember this level being tiny. Like, on first encounter I solved in like 10 minutes, right? Pretty sure that's what happened. I did miss a strawberry on first encounter, I think, but coming back in and getting it didn't take too long, I seem to recall. Alright, so, don't do silly things, don't do fancy things, just do... Actually... how high does a super go? Not high enough to get over those spikes. So now hold on, what is the story here? Is the story that I can climb this? Yes, okay, I can reach the... Oh, I jumped so far out. I should do a neutral jump, that'll space me properly. Yeah, it's just a surprisingly awkward spot where the obvious moves all have minor little problems that aren't as obvious how to fix. Let's just do a super here, it'll make things more comfortable. I say, making it uncomfortable for myself. Yeah, okay, so, like, basically what we're seeing here is just a saga of self-sabotage. Ha, 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 ha. Sure, I'll move you. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Somehow I thought I would come along with it and land on its safe floor, but that's not how it happened. Yeah, so from this behavior that I seem to be exhibiting, you can extrapolate how silver attempts would go for me. Not necessarily, though. Things might change as I got deeper in. But yeah, so, like, just something that has always been the way that I interact with video games. I do not respond to pressure to do something perfectly on the first try. I always see a video game as a safe place to experiment and fail as many times as is necessary. Because failure is not a negative thing in a video game context. It's just part of the, I think what I want to do is this. And yeah, that was unnecessarily dangerous. I had another dash that I could have used. Yeah, so like the word failure, I think invokes negative feelings for a lot of players, and they're just not willing to be a person who has failed at something. It'll like stress out about the challenge, and then try extra hard to get it right on the first try. I see that as an unhealthy mentality, and I deliberately have extinguished that in my own mind. So that is why I do some of the things the way that I do. Alright, so here, do this. Got the pattern now pretty much. I can just do that and be fine. So right, there's a weird thing coming up. Whoa! Check it out, if I use a dash I can do that so much faster. So yeah, this weird thing. Now, if I do that, no. If I wall bounce, no, that's not great. It's better to climb up. Is that really, like, what is, hold on, so what is happening in that room? Alright, let's go burdenless and understand that. I can always restart chapter. So yeah, that's a room where I don't see the action, and it's deep enough in that, I want a few tries at it to know what's happening. I suppose now that I know about this debug mode F6 thing, that's another way that I could evaluate these things. Yeah, check it out. So, that little trip that I did won't have to cost me as much time this way. Okay, yeah, so I think that is a sufficient amount of checking what it's like to just go for the silver straight away without... Ooh, I got a boost there. Ah, really? Cross-room death! Like, I mean, I knew it was there, kind of, but at the same time, the input that killed me took me towards something I could not see at the time I made the input. So this room. There's a crystal there. Oh, I can go straight up here. Those spikes don't extend that far. That's what I was missing. Okay. Very simple. Oops. Okay, so watch for that cross-room death, too. Hello, car. You're all broken down. And this is the heart already. Okay. So that was actually basically the second last thing. Alright, so check it out. Here's Straub. Yeah, so this experience has 100% convinced me that a scouting run is the way to go if I want to do this anymore. And given how quickly this is going overall, I think I'll probably get a couple of these today. Just, you know, get a better spread of samples to see what the process feels like. Maybe I'll go for a yellow lid and a red lid, rather than just sticking to the greens. That seems reasonable. Just to see if those are any different. Now, Dropzel is its own category of thing. I will definitely choose not to touch that one today. Because it would be more or less free once I have it all routed out, but I don't have any notes from my previous runs about routing or anything. So I'd have to re-derive that and basically just play the level again. Or try to do it in pixel perfect mode and just never get anywhere, because that's hard to do with consistency. So go straight up here. Not too high. I don't think I can go high enough to die there, but I'm not certain. Okay, so don't touch that water and everything's safe. Great! Okay. Whoa! That's right, that makes a different sound. I was not ready for that. Alright, yeah, so just like completing a Grandmaster level, collecting a silver strawberry here does not set a precedent that means I have to collect all of the others. And I mean, this wasn't even my first one, this is the second one. It might happen, it might not. What am I doing? I'm looking for a journal, and I know there's one up here, and I didn't check the map to see if there was one closer, so I'm going the long way. That's fine. So if I wanted to go for something yellow and something red, do I remember... the driveway one, what's my lowest count? Death count? Like, lowest total death count? Potential for anything looks pretty small. Rose Garden had only 19 ever. Let's go to Rose Garden. Alright, Rose Garden, and Soap was a little harder. Switch to Vista, that's what that one's called. A Gift from the Stars, that's another puzzle level. Strawberry Orchard, I feel like was a little longish. But it is the one with the smallest death count. Okay, so Rose Garden and Strawberry Orchard, let's do those. Hang on, so what was the clear time on Strawberry Orchard? That's a throwable level. But the clear time is so small. No, that's fine. Alright. Rose Garden, Strawberry Orchard, let's do those two. Just to see if the experience is like appreciably different between green, yellow, red. Right, so I'm looking for the yellows. And it's the lid, not the contents. All the contents are red, and that's what's throwing me off. Rose Garden. This must be it. Okay, that took way longer to find than I expected. Alright, anyway, Rose Garden. This is what I'm doing. Here we go. So, I'm gonna do a scouting run without the burden. That's right, this has the enthusiastic music. This is pretty short, right? So, oh, this is just like... oh, this is Skyline Usurper. That's what I'm gonna compare it to. Yeah, this is Propeller Block. Like, what's the difference? It's the exact same thing, isn't it? I didn't realize I had seen those so early on. I just forgot completely. Yeah, this is just the 3-shot propeller block in the shape of a rose. Oh. Okay, so you want... Why is that? Oh, you want me to throw it. Got it. And then catch. What? What? I'm holding the button. Okay, so I have to grab it by the top of the stem. Alright, I can float up faster or slower, and I messed up slightly there. Whoop. Whoa. Stay high, go low, go high, do that, and whoops! I forgot what I was doing. How did I do that? It was very simple, straightforward, but somehow I managed it. Yeah, grab on the way down, that makes more sense. There we go, okay. So Watchtower, I don't need you, I'm just gonna go. I'll be fine. Whoops, I was very slow with deciding how I would get it, like, which thorn lane I was going into. I knew it had to be one of them. And ultimately I knew which one, I just didn't think about it that way for whatever reason. So my dash has been spent. That's probably okay. It was. Watchtower, who needs that stinky thing? Ah, that didn't work. Alright, that's fine. Whoops. Really? Okay, so the fluttering with the rose does not stop my forward motion. So that's definitely good to know for when it matters more. Whoa, whoa, right, okay, I feel so heavy now. Yeah, so I keep not compensating for that spring. That's nothing new. What? I can get my dash back if I want it. I don't know if it's necessary, but I do want it. It was completely unnecessary. I should have brought the rose with me. That was the idea. Right, okay, so this is a place that's going to kill me with the burden a lot, isn't it? So I really do need to fight that spring. Okay. So bring a mostly spent rose all the way up here. Do that, and done. You? Throw? Sure, I can do that. Okay, I was supposed to catch that a little earlier. Got it. So keep moving when that happens. Whoops! That's maybe fine. It is, I think. It was. I want to redo that. There we go. Whoop! Whoop! It's gone, that's okay, I have springs. Great. Whoops. Ooh, going so high. It's fine. Throw the mostly spent one. Ooh, I was supposed to hit the other thing. That wasn't the direction. And the thing didn't spring me. Was it because I was going the wrong way or something? Maybe. So this... that wasn't where I thought it was. Did I get checkpointed? Where? No, this started without a rose. Okay, suddenly that screen just didn't look familiar to me. There we go. Very simple, just do that. And this feels like the heart room? That's because it is. Okay, perfect. So, restart chapter. Now let's do it with the burden. Hi, bird. Okay, so watch out for the problem spots. I've theoretically seen where they all are. Whether I remember or not is another matter entirely. Gonna take it a little more slow and careful now that it's the real run. A little more. Only so much. You are coming to me, right, so I'm gonna grab you on the way down, ideally. And then this actually took me like a weirdly large number of tries because I kept forgetting that was my third rose spin. Somehow. Alright, all good. Whoa, right, I forgot to fight it, but I remembered in time, I guess, and it worked just fine. I'm already here. Sure goes quick when I'm not dying all the time. Isn't that nice? I think it is. I did that weird, but I got away with it. Did I throw that good? I did, yes. Hey, yep. Alright, so I'm here doing this, and then one of those, and then this, and this. Good. Last room, I think, before the heart room? Oh, really? And that's how I died. That was silly. Alright, that's fine. I can do it again. Almost one-shot that after the practice. But no. That's okay. That was unnecessarily risky. Okay, here. We're gonna go here, like that. Is this where I transfer? No, this is simpler than that. Right. Here I kept forgetting that was the third spin. I'm gonna exchange this for another rose, I think, right here, yeah. You are relatively simple. Right, that's where I fight it, except somehow that wasn't a problem either of the times when it actually mattered. See, now, the problem is, like, my extra caution at knowing I'm on the silver run has diminished a bit for the second one. It might still be fine, but I may fall to lack of caution more easily now in this state of things. I'll try not to. Right, so I died in this room because I dashed bad right there. That time I didn't. I keep worrying about hitting my head there, but it's never happened so far. Alright, so I need to dash left into a springboard here. Cool. And that's the level, right? I think it's possible to die in this room, it certainly is. But I don't have to. There we go. So just out of curiosity, this is a bad time to look around for things, and yet here I go. Nothing fancy, stored up above the heart. Okay. Well, there we go. Do I dare try another? I'm gonna look at another. That was the plan, so let's see how it goes. Alright, what's the thing I'm looking for called? It's red, and it is, Rose Garden, how much did I increase my death count? By less than half. Or less than twice. 1 out of 0 strawberries. Name of the thing I was going to was Strawberry Orchard. Right, okay. So Strawberry Orchard. This must be it. Okay, I found you. Didn't take quite as long. Strawberry Orchard. Alright, here we go. Let's see about this. So, I'm going to do a scouting run first. This is a pipe level. Right, pipe and heavy throwable. Gonna take it with me. Right, so that does that. You go through the pipe. I go another way. This looks like something. It's not, though. Okay, yeah, so communicating all the rules about how to interact with this thing. I did that completely wrong. What I was supposed to do was throw it in the pipe. I got checkpointed, so that was all I had to do there. Okay. Whoops, wait, what happened? I didn't make it where I was going because I just dashed at the wrong time, that was all. Okay. I hear you, Strawberry. You're not the kind of strawberry I'm after today. Whoop! So, let's learn to aim that better. I say doing, like, what even was that? That was nothing. Yeah, just like that. Straight to the right. Safe landing in a soft pile of hay. Ooh, okay, so interrupt that quicker. Yeah, there's kind of a lot to this. This is not as simple as what led up to it. So yeah, I feel like I'm already seeing the difference in redness. Okay, I'm doing this all wrong. What I'm supposed to do looks more like... Actually... Okay, that was a mess. I'm gonna redo that. I didn't like what happened there. Oops. If I just dash with it, then just hold right. Okay. Dash with it and hold right. Makes more sense. I see the strawberry sign, I see the breakable wall, so don't go that way. Where's that thing going? Here? I guess so. And then hold right. Okay. So if I'm here... Oh, you're supposed to pipe, of course. Yes, I could preview, but I'm just gonna do that by actually being there. That's just fine with me. Alright, that's mostly improvisable. Yeah, I see the pipe up there. Probably leads to a strawberry. I'm supposed to... Right, okay, so you break the jar and just die of shame. Don't do that. I throw it right and bounce and then dash, okay? My bounce and dash part didn't work. Will you survive long enough? Yes. But I need... Did I have a dash at that point? Probably. Whoops! Gotta pick up! No, I need to dash. I do have a dash because I just sprang. Whoops! Dang it! Dash! Well, okay. Can I recover from this? I don't want to. I'm going to do that more smoothly. Yep. Wasn't there a sign down low in this level that pointed at something that I never found? Should I be on the lookout for... What am I doing? Extra secrets that I didn't find. 'Cause that's another fun thing that I might be able to do way back here in the beginner lobby. I am just, like, not doing this room right. I don't know why this one in particular is just giving me... so many... Yeah, so there's a sign pointing over there. Alright, let's take a detour. Here is the... Oh, I can't go back! Alright, well, let's not. But there's totally something there. You know what? None of this matters. Let's do it. So I want to... Oh boy, mod options, debug mode... Always? F6. I want to go back one. I did it, okay. And I guess I can leave debug mode on, like, That doesn't really do anything, right? I'll leave it on for the duration of this, but turn it off just in case it matters later. So you stay there. There's a place for me to stand here. Does that want a crouch dash? I did it. And there's a kitty! Yes! Totally worth it! Alright, cute barn cats. You have a good time there. That was nice. Okay. So I want to mount options, turn this off, just in case it matters for something. I'm supposed to dash there. I keep just not dashing when it's clearly called for. So, throw, go, dash, grab. Pretty much just like do what's in front of you and everything will be fine. So what's going on in this room? Back and forth, so I want to do the back and forth once. Grab. Go forth, and then throw into that. Dash right, and I'll be grabbing... What's the timing on that? I need to use the other spring again. Or, yeah. Whoops, I was way too low. There are totally other ways this jar could be carried through here. I feel reasonably sure that if I wanted to get fancy with it, I could get fancy with it. Yeah, so I can go straight up and do things like that. That might go wrong, though, so don't do it the normal way. Just, it's okay to do it the normal way. The normal way is... Ah! Dash right... Okay. Dash right. Then... Okay, you know what? That's normal enough. Yep, the band is in here, right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this one kind of goes on for a bit. Whoa! What did I just see? I, like, snatched that thing from way deep in the pipe, it looked like. Also, why am I still alive? There's clearly something here. It's a dog! Okay, you can't pet the dog. I can pet the cat, but not the dog. Alright. Well, you know what? That's how I would want it in real life, too. Alright, so that was that. I would like to restart chapter. This one might be a bit, but let's see how it goes. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe that practice run was all I needed. So just be careful. Be deliberate. Right, yeah, I can grab that from so far away if I grab it while it's entering a pipe. Be careful, do things on purpose. Okay, that wasn't actually done on purpose, but it worked out. Great. Okay, I'm already here at this place where I messed up. Okay, so, right. That one is weird. Okay, so don't do a weird thing, just do that, and that's all. Right. Okay. So, let me just go ahead and preview this. Right, this one's a little bit complicated. Throw over the hurdle, it'll be safe. Grab it, this is mostly automatic. Actually, all of that is automatic, isn't it? There's just the one hurdle and that's all. Hurdle once, grab, and this all just happens. Yeah. So for you... should be pretty intuitive, just be ready to dash right when it's necessary to do so. Yeah, I see the strawberry drawn on that pipe up there. I didn't grab! I need to, like, dash up and catch it or something? Because I was not in a place to grab, was I? Okay. So I think one thing this experience is telling me so far is that if I wanted to set myself a goal of get all silver strawberries in beginner lobby, that seems extremely reasonable. Would a level like Paint with its very longness, with its length, stop me? Or would a level like Dropzul with its complexity stop me? Dang it! This is salvageable still. Maybe not. Hard to know until I try. I guess the question is, like, do I even want to do that? If I'm gonna do it in some lobby, a beginner would obviously be the one to do it. And I am curious what's up with that rainbow strawberry, because I do not know. Although, oh, I want to go look at that thing. Does that require the heart side silver? Or is the heart side golden? Or actually, yeah, what is up with... Okay, I need to make a quick stop in the heart side after this to see what kind of strawberry is there, if any. Because for all I know, it could be you have to earn all the silvers to get an opportunity for a golden in the heart side or something. Why are they silver and not gold? I think it's the same sort of reason as why, like, the heart at the end just makes a little ding instead of the full effect of getting a crystal heart normally would. Because it's like, there's a chapter-ending heart, and then these are just, like, mid-chapter hearts. They work different. Yeah, just thinking of the distinction between gold and silver strawberries is basically the same as distinction between mid-chapter and chapter-ending hearts. Yep. Chapter being like, you know, a spot on the map screen. The entire lobby as a chapter. Right, so why does this always go wrong for me? I don't know, it just does. Okay, so you just have the one hurdle. I hurdled, and the rest is, whoops, automatic, once I actually have the jar. This one's just dash at the appropriate time. Ah, but I need to grab there. Okay. I don't know if I had to stop off like that, but that's what I did, and it felt right, and it worked. This one. Alright. Wah! Okay, you're fine. I meant to drop, but I threw instead, and it was okay. So through the pipe. What's the story here? I need to double back and grab it, I think? Do dash into this. You can see the weather changing as I go through this screen. I remember that. Okay, this is actually reasonably straightforward. Doesn't mean I'll do it first try, but... okay, so that does land in my hands. Right there. I don't have to do anything special for it. Got it. Oh, I was so low. That's what I did the first time, too. Yeah, it just lands right in my hands. I don't have to do an extra dash. I missed the springboard! Watch out for that temptation to do things fast. Speed is not the goal here. Okay, I'll watch out for it, but I'll sometimes still indulge it. Whoa! That almost worked out, but my dash ended up weird. Why not? This is fine. That's how I fixed that. It worked. Sure, I'll take it. Grab. Throw. Don't dash weird, I dashed weird. That one's so much lower than I keep thinking it is. Okay, so if you're going at that speed, the springboard doesn't activate. Alright, again, watch the temptation. I keep wanting to do things fast, but I mustn't. Is this the room where things go wrong? Yes. Be very low for that. That's all it takes. Just don't miss that springboard. It's really the only thing. Okay, so this one. Just grab. Throw. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. See? Everything's fine. Keep saying it! And maybe it'll come true. Dang it! That thing is hard to drop without re-picking up. I guess I need to not try doing that from on the ground. Okay, so here. Grab. Do all those things. Everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, so now... there. Let's look at that watchtower. This is all very simple and intuitive. There are just like a bunch of moves involved, but it's totally fine. I missed you. This is surely recoverable. Of course. Okay. It worked out. It was a little iffy for a moment. I did that all wrong. I got away with it somehow? That was gross. I'll take it. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, what's happening here? I don't want to put you up there, that's for Strabin. This is the one where I do have to double back, just the one time. Okay, I can just dash up and grab and not interact with that spring. That's a perfectly valid option. Yeah, there's still a bunch to the level. Like, this one is... Like I said, it is kind of long. Okay, the double back is pretty simple, actually. Wow! Alright, that worked fine. That's the whole room. Okay, careful how you put that thing down. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm throwing after that third spring. Dash up after the fourth one. Spring, spring, dash up. Get the thing, spring, spring, and I think that's the end of the level, isn't it? Throw after the third. Dash up after the fourth. What?! Well, that wasn't right. So what happened in this room? It was all okay until I messed up with that springboard right there. I do want to go up and left because there's a safe place to go. Then dash, spring, spring, and I think that is the end of the level, isn't it? Oh, it's an up dash, not an up left. Alright, I predicted wrong. No, you're fine. It's... Whoa, not this time. Whoa! Oops, okay. Getting too fancy. Yeah, getting too fancy. Ooh, that was a... was that a, an open-air climb jump? I think it was. Like a, corner boost, I think is what that's called, maybe. Dang it! Oops. Okay, I can just throw it out of the room. That's the story. Alright, throw it out of the room, and then I can go separately, and it'll just teleport to a reasonable spot in the next room. Alright, that's the mechanic. Now I get it. Or I can carry it. Either way works. There are a lot of setups that just look very similar to each other but require a slightly different action. Okay, so this is where I managed to die last time, and I did it again. Whoops! Nope. Oh, okay. The timing didn't work that time. Ah! That time it caught. Wow, but I didn't... No. No, again? Grab. Okay, eventually I did. Grab. Okay, great. Alright, I'm here again for the first time in a bit. That was not the throw I wanted to do. What the... Okay. What am I doing? Okay, yep. Everything's fine. This is the room that makes me say those words every time. for no reason. Okay, you're fine. I just lost track of you for a second, but I got it back. Cool. Alright, so, here. It's very simple. It's very simple, I say, doing it. It's fine. I don't think I did this room a normal way this entire time. Alright, this is the last room, right? If so, I just finished it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So, what is that? An hour 7 total recording time? Not too bad. Totally fine. Alright. Collect that heart, Jar. You've earned it. Neat. Okay, so this whole process, yeah, told me that this is completely reasonable, even for levels like this that are kinda long and have like a lot of failure points in them. Even for stuff like Dropsel and A Gift of the Stars and Paint. Those are the three that come to mind in this lobby that could be issues for this. Do any others? Yeah, so what would I expect to be an issue of some sort? Seeing is believing would be completely trivial. I could go do that right now and it'd be nothing. I would obviously do it in being able to see mode. Driveway, Cassette Cliffs. That one had some complications. I see the name Troposphere and I just never remember what it is. Over the City was the double jumping level, but what was Troposphere? Potential for anything involves being upside down, doesn't it? Given the reference that it makes. Midnight Spire is a bit long. Paint is a lot long. The squeeze is kind of precise, but it comes with all these things for lining yourself up, just like Dropsel. Soap was a little bit hard, but these days probably not so much. Switch Tube Vista was a bit long. A Gift from the Stars is a Gift from the Stars. Dropsel is Dropsel. Forsaken City was fine. Okay, so if I wanted to do this, I think it's completely reasonable to do this. Right, I had another task. I'm not quite done yet. I have to do, okay, a couple of things. First of all, what does this look like? I think it's slightly less transparent now, so 4 out of 21. So 21, how do I look at what I want to see? There's an easy, quick way to see the number of... It's on a bench. I have 22 out of 21 hearts here, right? Yes, okay, so the count for the rainbow does not include the heart side. Tell me about the heart side. I want to just dip in there real quick. Where is it? Here. Is there a silver strawberry? Is there a golden strawberry? Is there nothing? I looked at these, right? Basin, Tranquility, Jade, Overgrowth, Harbor. I think I did. And how deep in is it? I already checked this, didn't I? I did already check this. I forgot the result completely. Well, I'm rechecking. Because I do not remember what I saw here. It was gold, wasn't it? After this stuff. Yeah, it was gold. Okay, so gold in this spot. And silver in the other levels. Again, like the distinction between the chapter-ending heart and the little hearts. Okay, so next time I think I want to switch back to Grandmaster, but this was a very pleasant detour. Like, even more than I expected it to be. That was very nice. I didn't think I was going to get 3 today, and so smoothly. Yes, I will still call that smooth, even for Strawberry Orchard. That was fine. Totally. Okay, so I have this in my pocket in case it is an activity I wish to pursue in between other things. Depends on a lot. I'm not committing to anything. This is the no commitment part of this LP. And in continuing that, I'm probably going to sample. Maybe attempt to sample the rest of the levels. One will probably grab me again, like Cycle Madness B-side did. And I do see, now that I have a yellow heart, I kind of want the green ones. So yeah, just because I sample a level and step out of it definitely does not mean I won't be coming back to it. But, you know, either thing could happen. So, alright, next time, back to sampling, Grandmaster. I'll see you then.